It was all about how to set up a classroom. So I hope that you are as excited as I am about this. I love to decorate. Are you ready for the tour? Let's go. Over here, we have a bookshelf, and on the top shelf, there's a globe with a treasure box where students can grab a reward if they've done all of their assignments for the week. And then we have 2 shelves of school supplies, which are kept in those apothecary jars. And I use them for 2 reasons. One is because I can see what kind of school supplies that we have. So I need to know if I order more. And then 2, they're very cute to decorate with. So that's the reason why they're there. The 4th shelf has book bins and a storage bin. And then the last shelf has also just 3 storage bins. Everything you see here in our classroom is linked down below in your classroom guide. So make sure you grab that. It's down in the description box. So continuing on, I'm actually going to step out of the shot so that you can see what's actually behind me, and then we'll keep going with the tour. So you can see we have some wall decorations there. One is an alphabet chart, one is a calendar, one is the Pledge of Allegiance, then we have the months of the year, and we have the handy buckets there for school supplies. Down below the school supplies, we have book bins with an easel that I have set up for daily work and our morning routine. And then you pan over just a little bit and there's a clock, and then there's the American flag, and then a vintage map of the United States. And then there's just a simple desk, and then the teacher chair and the student's chair. The one thing that you can't really see on this shot, which I would like to mention, is the teacher card. That has all of the things that I will need to facilitate the student's day, because as the teacher, it's your job to make sure that the transitions are very smooth and you're not wasting the student's time. I keep all of the things that I need for my day. Instead of having a separate desk, I just have the cart. And it's easy to roll around because it's on wheels. So if we need to move it, then it's just really easy to move it out of the way. One thing I did want to mention is if you are working with a student who's pre-K to probably about 3rd grade, you will need to get these smaller pens, pencils, and markers. So that's the size of the marker. Here is the pencil and the colored pencil. So these are quite a bit smaller than the adult sizes, and the reason for that is because when your student is first learning how to write, it's much easier for their fine motor skills if the pen is shorter than having a longer pen. So the links are, as I said before, they're down below. So if you need to grab those, please feel free. And the last thing I'm going to say about a classroom before I let you go is that it's not necessary to have a big over-the-top classroom. This classroom setup that you're looking at right here is a portion of the back wall of our dining room. We have 1 desk, 1 bookshelf, the mom cart, and a printer cart, and that's it. So you don't need a ton of space. You can do it in a nook. You could, I know some homeschoolers have cleaned out their hall closet and made a little study nook there for their homeschooler. I know plenty of parents have success by using their dining room table, and that's perfectly acceptable if that's the way that you want to go. The only thing I want to caution you about using your dining room table is that when it's time for class, you need to make sure that there's nothing else but classroom material on there. So you need to clear away all cups, plates, dishes, whatever else that's on that table needs to be put aside for the time being, because you owe it to your student to give them a dedicated workspace. So as soon as the school day starts, that dining room table transforms into their study area, and then that's how it remains until the end of the school day. Okay? So that's it. That's our whole classroom. Please comment below and let me know how you decorated your classroom. I'm anxious to hear it. And you can also find me at teachmetracyt.com. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.